become a thing. Being famous is just, people don't want to say it. Like, it is a great blessing. Like, I'm actually blessed to be able to create in front of people and get ideas off. That's the biggest blessing out of being famous. But being famous really sucks, man. Like, it's so unhuman. Like,
I'm tired of folks, you know what I'm saying? Them closed-minded folks, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got a demo tape and don't nobody want to hear it, but it's like, this the South got something to say. That's all I got to say.
Everybody was like this on their seats, like, damn.
I think that Andre 3000 may be the Prince, you know, like the Roger Nelson, Prince Roger Nelson of hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is so brilliant to me.
Yep.
Like, what a great kid, right?
And music, who do you really want to work with?
I want to work with Andre 3000.
Yeah?
Yep.
When you say something like Andre 3000 and you look at him and his work, you could see the attraction of why we all love him. But someone like yourself who's so creative.
Ask anybody in hip-hop about Andre Benjamin, better known as Andre 3000 from OutKast, and the conversation gets serious fast. People don't just call him talented, they put him in the highest tier ever. From Travis Scott to Future to Childish Gambino, artists across every generation give him major respect, and his influence still hits hard today. Andre built his name with sharp lyrics, wild creativity, and flows that could switch up in seconds. He became the kind of artist every rapper studies closely. He's the rapper that your favorite rapper looks up to. It even got to the point where Kendrick Lamar, right before releasing Good Kid, M.A.A.D. City, reportedly wanted Andre's approval because that cosign carried real weight in the culture. Together with Big Boy, Andre helped turn OutKast into one of the most respected groups hip-hop has ever seen. Across 6 studio albums, they created classics that still get talked about like they dropped yesterday. Their chemistry, originality, and fearless style changed the game completely. But now things look very different for Andre 3000. Even after releasing new music, he doesn't seem interested in jumping back into rap full-time. These days, he's more likely to pop up at a small open mic playing the flute than recording verses in a major studio. And the craziest part? He moves low-key, without the flashy superstar energy people expect. So what made one of hip-hop's greatest names quietly step away from the rap world?
Like, people think, oh man, he's just sitting on raps, or like he's just holding these raps hostage. Like, I ain't got no raps like that. It feels inauthentic for me to rap because I don't have anything to talk about in that way. Like, I'm 48 years old, and not to say that age is a thing that dictates what you rap about, but in a way it does. And like, things that happen in my life, like, what do you talk, like, I gotta go get a colonoscopy? Like, what do you, like, what do you rap about? You know what I mean? Like, my eyesight is going bad. Like,
Andre 3000 refusing to play by the music industry's rules has gotten him clowned online plenty of times, but for him, that choice is completely intentional. He's never been the type to chase trends or force himself into a box just to keep fans happy. During a 2020 conversation with legendary producer Rick Rubin, Andre admitted something that shocked a lot of people. He said his confidence in making rap music just wasn't there anymore. And deep down, he didn't feel motivated to create a full rap project. So when Andre finally returned with his debut solo album, New Blue Sun, fans expected bars, storytelling, and classic Andre energy. Instead, they got something totally different. The project leaned heavily into experimental flute music, mixed with acoustic sounds, electronic textures, spiritual jazz influences, and minimalist compositions. Translation? This was nowhere near a traditional rap album, and that caught a lot of listeners off guard. That instantly sparked questions everywhere. Why would somebody constantly praised as one of the greatest rappers alive walk away from rap almost completely? Why step back when his name still carries so much weight in hip-hop? According to Andre, the answer goes deeper than music itself. It's not really about hating rap. For him, the pressure and attention tied to fame became part of the issue.
I can't remember his name, but there was this classical pianist that said it's actually unnatural and actually detrimental to a human to have that much admiration, because it actually changes the way you think. It changes the way you move, you know, like.
There's 100 people on the planet Earth who are like as famous as you at one point. You know, like the experience that you've had and know, very few people know. You're like an astronaut in that sense, you know?
I'm coming to grips with it, I think, because I'm older now. Like, I really see it as I'm just being used for something.
Even with endless praise from fans and artists, Andre has admitted that outside approval means very little if he doesn't genuinely feel inspired inside. Over the years, his connection to the art form that made him famous started changing in ways nobody expected. Back in 2018, André 3000 opened up to GQ and revealed something a lot of fans never expected to hear. Music, the same thing that once gave him peace and purpose, wasn't hitting the same anymore. He admitted he felt lost creatively and was searching for something new to fill that empty space. André explained it by saying, "The problem with being successful is that you can do whatever you do times 10, and because nobody really stops you, it becomes easy to drift into unhealthy places." He also pointed out that sometimes the people around you are the ones who help pull you back out of that mindset. Ever since OutKast slowed down, André has explored all kinds of creative lanes. Some worked, some didn't. He launched the luxury fashion brand Benjamin Bixby, which eventually faded out, and he also worked on the animated series Class of 3000, which later got canceled. But even when projects didn't last, André never treated them like personal defeats. For him, the real reward was always the process of creating and experimenting on his own terms. That mindset is exactly what separates him from a lot of artists in the industry today. André has never seemed obsessed with charts, sales, or non-stop attention. The work itself matters more to him than the hype around it.
It has a lot to do with the bands that were out at the same time that would influence us, all the rappers that were out, from Busta Rhymes to Missy to Nas to Wu-Tang, and then even before. But one thing that Jack said, man, Jack is, man, he's one of my favorites, man. We love you, man. But one thing that he said something about little room, and we start in a little. Little rooms. Great thing to start in little rooms. That's it.
He refuses to water down his ideas just to fit somebody else's vision. Reports even claimed he chose not to fully go along with the clean album direction connected to Kanye West's Donda. And according to Big Gip, OutKast reportedly turned down massive amounts of money over the years because André wanted distance from the spotlight after they stopped touring regularly in the mid-2000s. One major example of OutKast stepping away from huge opportunities came in 2015, when the group reportedly turned down a chance to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. That shocked a lot of fans because performances like that usually come with massive exposure and serious money. According to Big Boy, things reportedly fell apart because of creative disagreements involving Dr. Dre during the planning process. Big Boy explained, "We were supposed to perform at the Super Bowl and said they planned to perform The Way You Move and Hey Ya. But when discussions started about shortening or restructuring the songs for the show, problems came up fast. He didn't want to split the songs up. He didn't want to cut the songs," Big Boy said. They was like, "Y'all can't do it." Even though OutKast reunited for their huge 20th anniversary tour in 2014 and performed at around 40 festivals worldwide, André later admitted he wasn't fully excited about doing it in the first place. During an interview with The Fader, he confessed, "I didn't want to do the tour." After being away from the stage for nearly a decade, André said he struggled with the idea of performing older material without bringing something fresh creatively. "We hadn't performed in 10 years. It was old songs," he explained. "I'm like, how am I going to present these songs? I don't have anything new to say."
I interviewed one of my favorite rapper of all time, André 3000, last year. And
yours.
We
Wait,
talked
pause. André 3000. Like,
real though, we're just
like no shit, right? Like when you say André 3000, you gotta pause now. Yeah, love that kid.
But there's another layer to André's complicated relationship with fame. And this part gets much more personal. A lot of the unwanted attention reportedly centered around his private life, especially his past relationship with Erykah Badu, with whom he shares his son, 7 Serious Benjamin. But according to online discussions, the biggest wave of negative attention around André's personal life didn't come from Erykah Badu at all. Instead, a lot of it centered on rumors about his relationship and possible marriage to hip-hop journalist April Bambi. Things got especially messy after April faced backlash online over posts and comments that many people viewed as offensive toward black women. Then the situation got even stranger. In January last year, a social media user went viral after claiming she had been receiving disturbing and aggressive messages from an unknown number for almost a year. She alleged the messages started shortly after she posted a photo of André 3000 on Instagram. According to screenshots shared online, the sender allegedly texted her a picture of André's rumored partner and wrote, "This is the face of a real queen. This is the face of the woman who has the king of rap by her side as you dusty, jealous, hating African females envy the life of Mrs. April Benjamin." Another man later claimed something similar happened to him after he uploaded a post about André on Instagram. He allegedly received an email warning him to stop posting about the rapper, along with messages praising April and attacking critics. One message reportedly read, "April is a queen. Stop posting her husband. André will never be gay, and he will never be your man." The message also included insulting comments toward other people online and references to culture and ethnicity. The whole situation quickly sparked heated reactions online, with many people criticizing the aggressive messages and questioning why strangers were being targeted over simple social media posts about André 3000.
Sevin has a look on his face all the time. It's the same look. You don't know if it's smiling or not, but the look, it's almost as if he's saying, "I hope that's working out for you."
Wow.
You know, and
He gave me that look, I'm telling you.
yeah, I hope it's working out for you. It's not a judge thing. He's not a judgmental person. He's accepting and he's non-confrontational. And hey, just wanted to work out for everybody.
Right.
And he's taking that into adulthood with him. You know, he's such a great human.
So was this the work of an overly obsessed fan? Or did some people really believe André's rumored wife was behind those strange messages? Online, the speculation exploded fast. A lot of fans became convinced that April herself was allegedly responding to people who posted about André on social media. One person on X wrote, "Finding out André 3000 has a racist and homophobic Thai wife was absolutely not on my bingo card this year. This B is nuts." Another user claimed, "André 3000's racist Asian wife harasses any black woman who talks to him." To be clear, there's no verified proof connecting André's partner to those messages, and the claims remain online speculation. Still, the controversy definitely caused some fans to question the situation and view André differently for a while. At the same time, plenty of supporters argued that this kind of non-stop attention toward celebrities' private lives is exactly why André stepped away from the spotlight in the first place. Constant rumors, internet drama, and strangers digging into personal relationships can easily push someone to keep their distance from fame. No matter where people stand on the controversy, one thing almost everybody agrees on is André 3000's impact on music. His career speaks for itself. Across rap, fashion, television, and experimental music, André has always moved differently and stayed true to his creative vision instead of chasing money or attention. One fan summed it up perfectly by saying, "I always loved him." But what really makes André 3000 stand out is how comfortable he seems with walking away from things most artists spend their whole lives chasing. Fame, chart success, non-stop attention, sold-out arenas, huge checks. André had access to all of it and still chose peace over pressure. In an industry where many artists constantly fight to stay relevant, André went the opposite direction and became even more respected because of it.
This is golden. He's one of the first person I played the album for. It means everything, man. Just off the fact, I've been a fan since day one. So for him to say that I'm continuing, the legacy and the culture of just, the art, hip hop and making a body of work that stands out and actually means something at the end of the day. It's a very huge, accomplishment for me, confirmation of success. Just them words. Yeah, man, I can relive the moments all day.
A lot of fans believe that's why his legacy feels different from almost everybody else in hip-hop. He never oversaturated the culture, never forced himself into trends, and never dropped music just to stay in the conversation. Every appearance from André feels rare, unpredictable, and important. Whether he's showing up with a surprise feature verse or walking through an airport carrying a flute, people instantly start talking online. Even younger artists continue to study his style, lyrics, confidence, and originality. You can hear pieces of André's influence everywhere in modern hip-hop, from experimental flows to emotional storytelling and fearless creativity. That kind of impact doesn't disappear just because somebody steps away from the spotlight. And honestly, Andre's story feels bigger than rap now. It's about somebody refusing to let fame control their identity. While the industry kept demanding more music, more performances, and more attention, Andre chose freedom instead. That decision confused some people, inspired others, and made his legacy even more legendary. These days, Andre 3000 almost feels like a mystery figure in hip-hop. One minute, people are debating his place among the greatest rappers ever, and the next minute, he's casually walking around with a flute, completely unbothered by the noise online. That unpredictable energy is part of what keeps fans so fascinated with him after all these years. What makes Andre different is that he never seemed addicted to celebrity culture the way a lot of stars are. He doesn't constantly chase headlines, drama, or social media attention. In fact, the less he says, the more people talk about him. Every rare interview or public appearance instantly becomes a huge topic because fans know Andre only moves when he genuinely wants to. And despite stepping away from rap for long stretches, his influence never slowed down. Artists still mention him as one of the biggest inspirations in music today. His verses are still quoted online, his OutKast albums are still treated like classics, and many fans believe he could still out-rap almost anybody if he wanted to step fully back into the game. At the end of the day, Andre 3000 created a legacy most artists could only dream about without constantly trying to prove himself every year. That's rare in entertainment. Whether he's making experimental music, disappearing from the spotlight, or simply living life quietly, Andre somehow keeps the entire culture watching his next move anyway. For a lot of people, Andre 3000 represents something hip-hop rarely sees anymore. An artist who never let the industry fully control him. He reached legendary status, influenced generations of rappers, and still walked away from the non-stop cycle of chasing attention. That alone made him even more respected in the eyes of many fans. Even now, people constantly wonder if Andre will ever return with a real rap album. Every feature verse he drops immediately sends social media into chaos because listeners start thinking, maybe this is the comeback. But so far, Andre seems completely comfortable doing things his own way, even if it confuses the public. Instead of trying to recreate old OutKast magic, he's focused on exploring whatever inspires him creatively in the moment. And honestly, that freedom might be the biggest reason his legacy keeps growing. Andre never boxed himself into one identity. Rapper, musician, fashion creator, actor, experimental artist. He's moved through different worlds without worrying about fitting expectations. That kind of fearless creativity is exactly why so many artists still look up to him today. Whether fans fully understand his choices or not, Andre 3000 changed hip-hop forever. From classic OutKast albums to unforgettable guest verses and his unexpected flute era, he built a career that feels completely original. And in a culture where everybody copies trends, Andre stayed impossible to copy. A lot of fans believe Andre 3000 was always operating on a completely different wavelength from everybody else in hip-hop. One supporter wrote, "He was so different. Some people just don't truly know high vibrational when they see it. He is running his own race." The fan continued by saying they understood Andre's mindset during difficult stages of life and respected the fact that he stayed true to himself no matter what people said online. "Much love, Andre," they added. Another person defended Andre by pointing out how private he's been for years. They wrote, "There isn't a single person in the Black community qualified to judge this man for anything. He literally keeps to himself and says nothing to anyone after killing the rap game for 20 years. The comment kept going, saying Andre walked away from the spotlight to focus on the things he genuinely enjoys instead of chasing fame and attention. Andre left this world a long time ago. He on another plane of existence, the fan said. No matter how people feel about his flute era, his silence, or his decision to stop focusing on rap, Andre 3000 remains one of the most respected artists hip-hop has ever seen. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think Andre made the right choice stepping away from rap, or do you still want one last classic album from him? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more videos like this.